What's up, Prizefight fans? I'm Brian Tong, and this is an epic battle between two of the big boys in the smartphone world. It's a Prizefight punch-out between Apple's iPhone 4S and the Samsung Galaxy Nexus on Sprint. Our judges for this fight are senior editor Brian Boom Boom Bennett, senior editor Jessica Duke It Out Dolecourt, and myself, Ring-a-ling-a-ding-tong. We'll take all three judges' scores and average them out to the nearest 10th each round. The final Prizefight score will be an average of all rounds using the same system. It's a 5-round throwdown. Round 1 is design. The iPhone 4S retains Apple's iconic design. There's no doubt it's a luxurious phone with its 3.5-inch screen and an all-metal and glass body. Now, I might be in the minority that still thinks it's a little blocky, but one drop of this phone, and guess what? You're pretty much screwed. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Nexus brings a 4.65-inch Super AMOLED display that pops with vibrant color and a curved glass design. It's bigger to hold, but it's also one of the few big screen phones that fits in my pocket nicely. The phone has a textured plastic backing that may not feel as premium, but when you drop it, it has more than a chance to survive. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and we're calling this round a tie at 4. Next round is user interface and controls. Some of you might be a little bored with iOS 5 by now, but Apple's nailed it with the easiest pick-up and play OS on the planet that even my unborn child can use. Over time, they've added features like quick access to the camera, a customizable notifications dropdown, and Siri is just one button press away. But there's also the user that wants something sweeter with more control. Ice cream sandwich is the answer, and there's a higher learning curve, but it's the best flavor of Android that we've seen to date that feels modern and is still super customizable. This is another round that comes down to what you like, but our editors give the iPhone 4S a slight edge with the 4.3. So after averaging 2 rounds, the 4S leads. Round 3 is features. The iPhone 4S has been able to age gracefully over time with HSPA Plus support that's speedier but isn't true 4G. It has a dual-core processor, Bluetooth 4.0, and its bag of goodies from iOS 5. Now, its Retina display remains its killer feature. Siri is half-baked and still isn't ready for prime time, no matter what Apple tells you, but the 4S's biggest drawback is that it's still a 3G phone. Now, the Galaxy Nexus can take a moment to flex its muscle with 4G LTE support that's on its way. Its larger display is still sharp enough that you won't really miss the Retina display. Its voice actions have been around since day one, and its turn-by-turn directions still have no iOS equal. Face lock isn't that big of a deal, but it's here if you're into yourself. It also brings Samsung's S Beam, similar to Android Beam, where you exchange data by tapping it with another phone. And it has Google Wallet for mobile payments, which is useful, but still has a long ways to go to catch on mainstream. And did we mention 4G LTE support? Neither phone has expandable memory, but the Galaxy Nexus has a replaceable battery. Samsung dominates this round with the perfect 5, and the iPhone gets a 4. Next round is web browsing and multimedia. The iPhone 4S brings one of the best mobile browsers, even without flash support, and it's crisp and tight with pinching and zooming. The Retina display still looks great even if watching media on it feels a lot smaller compared to the Galaxy Nexus, and the iTunes ecosystem still delivers the largest library of media content that you can find. But its standout feature is its truly amazing 8-megapixel camera that embarrasses Samsung with more natural colors and sharper images with both still pictures and 1080p video. It's really no contest. The Galaxy Nexus and its monster screen actually makes navigating websites easier, and multimedia content looks plain awesome. There's an instant YouTube feature to upload videos, and the Google Play Store is now a legitimate ecosystem with tons of app support and content that's just slightly behind iTunes. What hurts the most, though, is that in the year 2012, a top-notch phone like this brings a 5-megapixel camera. Now, it brings a lot more editing features, and we know megapixels don't mean everything, but its camera quality is disappointing, and even its cool panorama feature and 1080p video can't save it. The iPhone 4S gets a perfect 5 this round, and the Galaxy Nexus gets a 4.3. So after averaging 4 rounds, we're locked in a dead heat and tied. The final round that decides it all is call quality and performance. This round partially comes down to carriers and location, but the iPhone 4S on Verizon had great overall call quality and clarity in our tests. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Nexus on Sprint also sounded excellent and solid as well. Data speeds will vary wildly, but using the speedtest.net benchmark in San Francisco, the iPhone 4S was able to beat it out for download speed, but the Galaxy Nexus had a better upload speed, and that's before the 4G LTE switch gets flipped. That will make a significant difference. Now, when it comes to battery life, in our video playback test, the 4S was able to get over 8 hours of juice, while the Galaxy Nexus squeezed out over 5 hours with its larger screen. This one's another close round, but in the long run, 4G LTE data makes the difference, and the Galaxy Nexus gets the edge with a 4.3 to 4. So let's average out all 5 rounds, and in a prize fight that's a photo finish, we had to nail this down to just 1/100th of a point, and the Galaxy Nexus just gets by 4.32 to 4.26 and is your prize fight winner. I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for another prize fight. Whoop!